In 1984, British post-punk anthemic rock band New Model Army released their first proper album, Vengeance, and from it, the title track. Okay, I'm hearing some like harmonic notes in that bass, like going like dum, boom, dum, dum, boom. It's like I think it's like the second one is a harmonic. Yeah, dum, boom, dum, dum. I like how the bass is so far just stood in the place of the guitar. It's almost I'm hearing kind of like a Stranglers influence there, particularly like harkening back to the Black and White album. Okay, some really tense riffing going on. Those like those really pensive half steps, like like staccato, like that. A common characteristic of the new wave, and we've also got like 4 wallops per bar on the drum beat right here, and yet there's kind of like a martial tinge going on. I wonder if that's a Rickenbacker bass because it has that real staccato, real punctual sound, real up front. It's kind of trebly in tone. I'm getting kind of a Killing Joke vibe from this too. Hear that bass just doing all these notes and just playing like under the vocalist and it just... Okay, now finally we got some guitar riffage coming in. Now that's quite a strident chorus. I believe in killing the bastard. Okay, let's catch up with the lyrics here. Escape the net in 45, hiding out in South America. This is on newmodelarmy.org. Protected by money and powerful friends, hoping the world has forgotten by now. Okay, already I'm thinking... Oh, okay, yeah, I know what this is about. This is about a Nazi war criminal. All the things that you did in the Nazi death camps, the people that you tortured and killed, you can live your life in expectant fear. Sure, someday you'll be made to pay. Yeah, this is about one of those Nazi war criminals who went and hid like in one of the countries that wasn't involved in World War II, like Argentina or Brazil. Yeah, and then the chorus, I believe in justice, I believe in vengeance, I believe in getting the bastard. Yeah, quite a... Come to think of it, I didn't... I guess I haven't known of any songs offhand that dealt with this particular topic. Yeah. Another thing that this kind of reminds me of is somewhat the first album by the Meccans. The quality of mercy is not stern. There's some numbers on there that chorus kind of conjured up, like what are we going to do tonight? That one. I like that real tout phrasing. He's just very characteristic of the time and place. Let's if I follow like man walks over dressed in flashy clothes like that with an accent, of course. with an empty heart and a head full of money. Um, Put his arm around the lad of 15 years, talked sort of close like a long lost brother. Okay, the metaphors are getting kind of dense. I need to hear a bit more. Okay, I don't think the second verse is about the same subject. I think we're maybe talking about different people that need to be brought to justice. Okay. Man walks over dressed in flashy clothes with an empty heart and a head full of money, put his arm around the lad of 15 years. I think this might be about a creepy pop music manager who sexually molests young talent. Talks sort of close like a long lost brother. It's really cool. All the pop stars do. If you don't try a little, you'd really be a fool. Tell you what I'll do. I'll make the first one. Oh, no. This is about a drug pusher who's trying to get a young man addicted, who's trying to create a new customer by first giving him a freebie to get the boy addicted. Tell you what I'll do. I'll make the... Okay. And when you want some more, just come back to me. And then, of course, he's probably going to make the boy, like, try and, like, you know, give sexual favor to like feed the addiction. And, And then we have that kind of like wash of chords right there, taking us to the middle eight. This says in brackets, it says alternative version of second verse. I was thinking that this looks like a pretty wordy song. It really, quite a bit of scrolling in small type here. Somewhat of a early U2 tone in that guitar work. Yeah, that kind of harmonic type tone that feel like a pedal that almost kind of like approximates a bit of that harmonic tone without actually doing the harmonic lift-off technique, just kind of like over the riff itself, like giving the riffage that kind of quality. And now we got some like thin guitar notes over that once again, that really pensive dun, 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 dun. And kind of a danceable beat right there. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I can imagine this being played in certain like goth industrial like nights at clubs and such. You know, I don't know if I read the right lyrics to the last one because I was paying more attention to the cadences and the music and just I was noticing more his like syllables than the actual words, and it may have been the alternate. I'll just read: loading up the barrels at the warehouse gates, men in overalls in double rates. Put the stuff in the river and away for a beer. Don't worry too much, they don't live around here. And the poison seeps into every pore. Okay, this is talking about people that run like pollutant chemical. These are about like toxic chemical manufacturers and such, and like industries and that are like ruining the environments of the local community, and the poison seeps into every pore, every child's eyes, every innocent's sore. Everybody knows behind the closed doors. Kick down the doors, kick down the doors. Chorus again. Okay, now the current. I'll just wait for this verse to finish. Lights on the tide as the concert grows. I'm a businessman. Corruption charges for millions of dollars in dirty money. Gets just £1,000 fine after months in court. While the lawyers get fat and the law gets more aside. Okay, top dog fascist gets the boys in the corner, plants poison where there was just confusion, walks away scot-free and laughing, rides on the tide as the cancer grows. And the businessman on corruption charges with millions of dollars in dirt. Okay, this is talking about like the people that break, that are just like above the law, and just pay courts and politicians to stay above the law. With millions of dollars in dirty money, get £1,000 fine after months in court, while the lawyers get fat and the law gets bought. Yeah, and then the chorus once again.
I believe in justice. I believe in vengeance. I believe in killing the bastard, killing the bastard, killing the bastard. I believe in justice. I believe in vengeance. I believe in killing the bastard.
Every once in a while, someone comes up with like this really strident chorus that a kind of like slogan-y, just really in your face, and you wonder why didn't someone think of that earlier? I mean that chorus could be like a clarion call, and I'm sure it has been many times. It could be like in a meme. You hear it once, you don't forget it. Yeah, that was "Vengeance" by New Model Army from their 1984 album of the same name. Let's hear another track from the album. Notice Me. Now we got kind of like a wind tunnel, or kind of like a fast locomotive type of rhythm, but it's kind of got like a swaying kind of quality to it.
I'll take any drug in the whole damn world if you'll only notice me.
Yeah, this would inspire some really energetic dancing, like on a goth industrial night.
The mainline poisons by the score. Don't notice me. Break any law and hurt anybody. Notice me.
And different vocals this time, more exuberant.
I'll be a pop star on the stand on the stage. For God's sakes, notice me.
And the bass is just really crisp, really trebly, really circular, and really frontal. Oh, I love that trade-off between the bass. You hear, well, we had that like kind of like that really brisk strum, that really brisk yet tight wristed strum, where all the movement seems to be in the elbow. It's like, dun, and then the bass like trading off with it.
Body into the ground. Notice me.
Let's catch up with the lyrics here. I'll take any drug in the whole damn world if you'll only notice me. Mainline poisons by the score, please will you notice me? I'll break any law, hurt anybody, for God's sake notice me. This one seems to be about kind of just like a servile guy who's just trying to fit in a way. Cut my wrists and slash my face, for Christ's sake notice me. Like just a natural born kind of like follower, like someone who just does foolish things to try and impress others. Yeah, I'll drink anybody into the ground if you'll only notice me. I'll kick the teeth out of anyone here. Come on and notice me. I'll wear the clothes and cut my hair. Please, me. One of those people who thinks that a certain kind of domineering person is going to respect the narrator for it seems to be like some people it seems to be like someone who's willing to be the flying monkey of a bully is what I'm getting so far. I should introduce some of the people that we've been hearing. Bass and vocals, Stuart Morrow. Uh, and let's see, yeah, that he's been, I think, a consistent force. Well, he was in the band for. He's credited on their releases from 1983 to 1987 as a. Oh, and looks like, yeah, and vocals, guitar by Slade the Lever, and seems to have carried on with the band into the 21st century, and drums Robb Heaton, who passed away at age 43, yeah, in 2004. Yeah, he was also he was on the first he was with Newmar Army for, I guess, the first huh. Yeah, he was with them for about 15 years, and then he was also in Hawkwind at some point. Yeah.
He was such a quiet boy, never had any trouble before. He was never had any trouble before.
Oh, this album was produced by Mond Cowie, Raymond Cowie, who had been, I guess, the vocalist in the Angelic Upstarts. Oh, I love that kind of like neo-psych guitar line that just kind of descended right there. Yeah, a bit of that like Echo and the Bayman type of like guitar mixed with that kind of Killing Joke sort of vibe. Okay, enough of the banal similes.
Notice me. Make a lot of money and I tread on you. I notice me. Tell you any hearts that you wanna hear. Notice me.
Okay, the rhythm is somewhat like a higher speed version of Transmission by Joy Division.
Myself while you are watching. Who told him that it mattered? Who told him that anyone cared? It's not another nonsense that is very important. No one's really gonna care. No one's really gonna try and get.
Let's catch up with the lyrics here. I'll wear the clothes and cut my hair. Please, will you notice me? I'll be a pop star and I'll stand on stage. For God's sake, notice me. Who told him that it mattered? Who told him that anyone cared? He's got an overgrown sense of his own importance. No one's really bothered around here. He was such a quiet boy, never had any trouble before. So the chorus and the verse and the chorus are spoken from two different points of view. The verse is spoken from the point of view of a young fool who's just trying to fit in and be accepted, who really has no identity of his own anyway, and is just trying to like make himself into what he thinks is going to be liked or popular. And the chorus is spoken from the point of view of well, the wise portion of the public who knows that he's just basically being a poser and to his own detriment, because he's getting himself into all kinds of trouble doing these stupid things, that he in his own lack of wisdom thinks are going to make him cool. Yeah. And the second verse goes, I'll get a big car and drive like a maniac. Please notice me. I'll make a lot of money and tread on you if you'll only notice me. I'll tell you any lies you want to hear. For God's sake, notice me. Or I'll kill myself while you are watching. That was actually once publicized by the lead singer of a Canadian punk band, the Vile Tones, yeah, who in 1977 announced in the media that he was going to kill himself at the end of a concert that they were scheduled to give in New York at Maxie's Kansas City, this club, and he didn't follow through, of course. Really thick, powerful sound there, really strident, really declamatory, oftentimes martial. Yeah, just overall real tough and just like geared for battle. Yeah. New Model Army with Notice Me, and before that Vengeance from their 1984 debut full-length album Vengeance. Yes, a band that was quite prolific from 1983 onward, released a clutch of short players at first, and then finally a very strong line of albums up from 84 through the remainder of the decade. And yeah, oftentimes very militant in their sound and manner. And just creating all that sound typically in the lean three-piece lineup. Usually, their numbers changed over time. Like sometimes, yeah, they've been like they early on they were a trio. Then there's also been times where they've been like a four-piece or a five-piece. Anyway, for more Rubies and Sapphires from the catalog of New Model Army, see the directory of albums by English N artists linked in the description below. For red hot tracks and purples from this album and the accompanying short players and all the albums after it up through the close of the 90s anyway. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the two tracks we just heard, the layers, the instrumentation, the interplay, the sound of certain instruments, the production, the power, the force, the, drive of it all, and the lyrics if you have other observations about them or insights you'd like to share. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled maximalist, signing off.